Meanwhile, here in France, the government continues to ease lockdown measures. Paris's second largest airport is now open after being closed for 3 months. Several thousand passengers are expected this Friday. That is less than 10% of the usual number of people pre-virus. This morning, the first flight took off from Paris for Porto in Portugal. But we've just learned that the airport has had to be evacuated in the last hour, according to our reporter, Monty Francis, who is on board a plane at Orly. Climate change activists from the group Extinction Rebellion are staging a protest on the tarmac, and that has prompted the airport to evacuate the airport. And we can now talk to our reporter, Monty Francis, who is on a plane on the tarmac at Orly, where the airport was supposed to be open for business today. Monty, what's happening?
So we're on an Air Corisca flight, and just about 5 minutes ago, they finally pushed the plane back from the gate. About an hour ago, the pilot informed us that there were people blocking the plane from moving. And from what we understand, they are protesters, environmental protesters. And I'm sitting on the left side of the plane, so I was limited to what I could see. But I did see, at the beginning, there were people on the tarmac. There were people riding bikes on the tarmac, which was a weird thing to see. And then the police arrived. So there were about, and I can now sort of see them out of the right side. I'm sitting on the left side, but on the right side of the plane, probably about a dozen gendarmerie vehicles and a police van and a lot of police and personnel here on the scene. I haven't seen any arrests or anything like that, but it doesn't seem that they're blocking our flight anymore because we've been pushed back from the gate and we're now sitting on the tarmac. I don't know if we're going to be able to take off or not, but
yeah, we're just looking at the pictures that you've been sending us from your mobile phone out of the window of the plane. We can see lots of police and other security services out there on the tarmac. Clearly some sort of breach of security on this Orly's first day open. For the past 3 months, of course, it's been closed because of the coronavirus. Are you getting any information from the pilot, Monty? Are they telling you that you might be able to take off shortly?
No, nothing yet. The last thing we heard from the pilot was probably about 30 minutes ago, and they haven't even really said anything since we pushed back from the gate. So it's unclear if we'll be able to take off or not.
All right. Well, we hope you make it safely to your destination along with all the other passengers there. Monty, thank you very much indeed. Monty Francis there, stuck on a plane at Orly Airport, which is open today for the first time in 3 months. And it had been hoped that that reopening would help airlines scrape back some of the revenue. They, of course, have suffered one of the worst periods in the industry's history, with the coronavirus lockdown grounding thousands of planes around the world. Brian Quinn is from the business desk. He